Right, solid state. See, this topic is weightage of 2 questions in NEET. In 2020 also we got 2 questions. 21 also we got 2 questions. We can expect so every year 2 questions from solid state. And in solid state, there is a most important concept is density. So one question can be expected from density calculation, and one more is from molecular formula. So when elements are given, we need to calculate a molecular formula. Okay, and other concepts also there, related to these two. So let us start with first what is solid and their characteristics and classification of solid. Write down solid state. Can you tell me what is the definition of solid state? What are the actually solid? So we know that matter has been classified into 3 states, right? Solid, liquid, gaseous. About solid, liquid we study in second PU topic. About gaseous state we study first PUC, 11th standard. Okay. So therefore, what are the properties of solid? So generally, what is solid? Solid is, it is a states of matter, right? So which has definite shape and definite volume, right? So therefore, there are some important characteristics of solid. Okay, if first you listen, characteristics of solid or solids, tell me. So first and basic characteristic solid is so they have definite shape and mass and definite volume, right? So all the solids having definite shape, comma, volume, right? And definite shape and volume and mass, and they have definite mass also. Next, second characteristic, in solid, how the particles are arranged, whether particles are very closely arranged or loosely arranged. So therefore, in solid, particles are very closely, right? Particles are very closely arranged, right? So it is like this, particles are very closely arranged, that means the gap between the particle is very, very less. Now, since particles are very closely arranged, the internuclear distance, the distance between two nucleus is very small or very less or large? They short. That means, so they have very short internuclear distance. Therefore, next characteristic is there is a short internuclear distance. So they have very short internuclear distance. Next property is in particularly solid, whether they are, see these already these are compressible. They are already compressed. So since they are already compressed here, they have compressible property. They are incompressible, right? Solids are incompressible. They cannot be compressed. Whereas gases are, they are highly compressed. Even liquid also compressed to some extent, right? Next is, since they are already compressed, they are very closely packed. What about density of solids? Usually solids having high density, right? So therefore, because they are very closely packed, so density is equals to what? Mass by volume, no? Okay, their volume will be small, means less, and of course mass will be more. Therefore, small volume, more density, because in solid, in very small volume, all the particles are very closely arranged. So therefore, usually they have high density, even high melting point, boiling point also, high density and high melting point and boiling point. And next one more important point is about solid. See, in case of solid, now tell me, usually particles are fixed, right? Particles generally they are fixed in their position. Okay, since they are fixed in their position, so solids do not have rotatory motion and translatory motion, but they have what? Only vibratory motion. So therefore, solids having only vibratory motion, there is no rotatory, translatory motion. Important. Translatory motion, but they have which motion? Only vibratory motion. Right? So these are the some important characteristics of solids. Okay? Right? Yeah, they, of course, since they have vibratory motion, they can oscillate their mean position. Okay, they cannot rotate, they cannot translate. No translatory, no rotatory motion. Right? Right? Characteristics of solids.